Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Have another interesting video. This time working on a 2011 Town and Country PCM. This was sent to me from a shop here in Virginia. Scott Ward, this is your computer. He sent it back because, well, the first thing, let's say, he sent the computer because he has a problem on coil number 4. I opened the computer. Yes, the driver was completely exploded. So I told Scott, I'm going to replace all the injectors, sorry, all the coil drivers, and I recommend him to replace the injector drivers as well because they're really close to each other and the driver was so burned, exploded that I was worried about that. I said, let's just replace all. He accepted the repair. I did the repair. I checked the computer, but he's like, Mike, it's not working. I have still, coil number 4 and P0211. I think it's the other fault code that he told me. I'm like, well, you know what? Let me double check. But I check everything pretty good, and I'm pretty sure it's working good. But let's see if something happened. So I am back in the shop. It's almost 10:30 p.m. on Friday. He got this probably at 6 p.m. here. I was out because I went out today celebrating my pre-birthday with my wife, and we went to see Motor Jam or something like the Monster Jam in Capitol Arena here in Washington D.C. It was very good. But well, going back into the test, so I'm going to take you over first to the wire diagram. Well, let me just show you first. I got the computer running. I am injecting the crankshaft position sensor, and this is good because I need just a crankshaft position sensor to get the coils to fire. The injectors will not fire, obviously, no anti-theft system connected to the car or key or anything, but for the coils, I'm good. So I am provided 200 hertz of a 58 tooth signal, which is exactly what this computer needs. And I'm right now on the coil number 4. The reason that looks like an injector is because I do have an injector connected to the signal. I also have a test light, so you guys can see how the light is flickering. And that is the reason I put that in there is not just because I had the injector, I mean the signal running in there, is because the microphone that I'm using now takes the signal, I mean the sound out. But yeah, so just to make this short, I have what I need here on this paper. So this computer has 4 connectors. Uh, C1 is black, which has absolutely nothing in there. C2 is orange. C3 is natural or white. I don't know why Chrysler has always named that as natural. And the green is the connector 4, which is for the transmission. I don't need any of those two connected because the main signals are here. So power, ground, communication, and the coil signal is there, and so is the crankshaft. So these are the signals in C1. I got grounds and pins 18, 19, and 9. Pin 10 is battery positive, terminal 30. Pin 29 is terminal 30. Terminal 11 is, sorry, yeah, pin 11 is ignition, terminal 15. Pin 38 is the ESD, like terminal 87, right? It's going through a relay and powering up the computer. And so is in connector 3, they're all these 3 pins are interconnected. That's what I put same, 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 because I only need one wire here, and so on, right? For the CAN sensor, for the CAN signal for communications, they're in pin 34 and 35 and C1. The CKP is in connector 2, pin 35, and these are the coils. Right now I am in the connector 2 and pin 3, sorry, pin 3, which is the coil fire 4 that he has a problem. So coil 4, and I'm going to show you that diagram in a second. As you see here, let me just get the light. So 1, 2, and 3 is that black wire that is going to this black wire that I have coming in here, and is connected to this in here, which I have again the injector at the slide to power and my oscilloscope, Picoscope Automotive. In Picoscope, I was able to find the signals to see what the crankshaft position sensor signal looks like, and also in the waveform, the automotive waveform exchange known good. I was able to find also the crank to camshafts signal, and that's what I got, the 58 tooth. As far as diagrams, I'm going to show you quickly. These are again the coils, and this is how I know that everything is correct. So this is original information from Chrysler with the VIN number of the car. So all the coils are in connector C2. We got that right here. It's connector C2. So coil 5 is in pin 2, coil 3 in pin 7, coil 1 in pin 10, coil 6 in pin 1, coil 4, as I mentioned, in pin 3, and coil 2 in pin 9. And that's exactly what I have here. So, but going quickly, again, we got that signal working perfectly here. So I'm going to move it over to pin 2, which is another coil. So we're going to see, I'm going to unplug it here. It's a little hard to remove, and that signal disappears. So let me go over to pin 2, and we got the coil 2. Pin 1 should be another coil, and we got another coil in there too. So you can see I am in pin 1. Let me move the light here closer. Kind of like bend that pin a little bit. I don't have my glasses on me, so guys, just bear with me. Yeah, that pin got a little bend because that terminal is a little tight. Not a really has any problem because they're very strong. But so I'm going to show you again. I'm going to touch pin 1, and we got the activation in there. Again, I'm disconnecting it. The signal goes away, right? I'm up in the air. So I'm going to touch now terminal 2, and we got the same signal. So everything is working good. So the auto driver is good. Pin 3, again, coil 4, and everything is there. I'm plugging it. So at the terminal right here, nothing is there. So coils 4, 5, and 6, they're all good. So I am telling them, I put all the drivers good, brand new. All right, 7. So the upper row, it goes from 1 to 10. So 7, 8, 9, and 10. So 7 is right here, and we got coil. So that pin 7 is coil 3. I'm going to pin 9. So I'm going to disconnect 7. Hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing in there. So 7, 8 doesn't have a coil. So 9 is a coil. And we have the next coil working 100%. And then pin 10, which is the last coil, is working 100%. So Scott, yep, your computer is 100% repair. The problem now you have is in the vehicle. All right, guys, I am taking the time because, I always try to help my customers 100%. I back my repairs with a good warranty, and I always request, please make sure that you check your car just in case something is there that might damage the computer again. Again, this is an expensive use, but nothing is damaged. All the repairs that I did are fine, and everything is working good. Again, the problem might be in the car wiring, a signal is missing, a power is missing, something else is in there, Scott, but the computer is fully repaired. And as you see, I remove it from the case. Let me turn this off. I'm going to turn the power off so you guys can see. And I'm going to turn everything off in here. As you see, now there's no signal. That's how that computer looks. But yep, all this is good in here. I'm going to power on again. Power on in here. So you can see that when I turn the signal on, we have 200 RPMs. Nothing is there. Why is nothing there? Well, I got the cable right here, right? So one more time, just because of the sake of the test. Let me plug this on because I have to wiggle that signal. That one is touching. As you see, it's no signals in now. I have to play a little bit with here for the computer to react. Again, since there is no, now we can see that we got the signal. You see, I had to play it before. It was in 200, now it's in 250. That's fine. That's all I'm doing is low RPM. This is probably between 200 to maybe 300 RPMs for me to get these signals up. But again, so we got 10, we got 9. I can hear the injector, so I know you guys cannot hear. So 7. One more time. I'm gonna go now to injector 4, sorry, coil 4, which is in pin 3, and everything is exactly the same. Again, this is just overkilling, but I like to just show that I am definitely doing the test 100%. All right, so one more time, yes, I like to show you this again. Connected into pin 3, C2, connector C2, pin 3, coil 4, right there. Trying to get quiet to see if you guys can hear that click, 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 click from the injector. And you can see it here. I mean, right in the test light and the oscilloscope. All right. All right. Thank you so much for visiting the channel. I hope that this is I mean, it's a test you can do. Those are the powers and grounds. This is a bench test, and yes, you can perform a test on coils even with no immobilizer. And I have showed this in multiple videos, and I like to help others and help the shops in here. I don't mind double checking the computer, no charge for the customer. This is just to confirm that everything is 100% repair. I did not record a video for him. I should have recorded a video doing this test. I always try to, I try to, with the local shops, to do it quickly, like that they can put it back in the car and give the car away to the customer. But sometimes it's just a double-edged sword for myself because they're not sure, and neither I can prove because I didn't record a video, even though I did the test. I should have recorded it. But sometimes I try to move quick and lesson learned, right? All right, guys, thank you so much for visiting the channel. Don't forget to subscribe. See you next time. Bye-bye.